Even better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We back.
Hey you guys, welcome to And So the Journey Begins, vlog number 2. This episode is going to be called Growing Pains because that's exactly what I'm going to talk about, growing pain. Keyword pain. First of all, I want to thank you guys so much for the subscriptions, the likes, the comments, the emails, the follows, everything that y'all have, all the love that y'all have shown me, especially my friends and family, has been great. I was overwhelmed with emotion most of the week. So I hope you guys like this video as much as you like the first one or even more. I'm definitely talking about way more. Well, as you saw in the introduction little piece, I did the unboxing of my best friend Cocoa Puff. Yes, that's what I named my stethoscopes, and it's brown and it's copper and I love it. And today was our first day using it. Turns out I'm not so good at using a stethoscope, but oh well, you know, that's what practice is for. So I'm gonna be making a pizza during this video because that's what medical students do best. We multitask. And so I'm gonna show y'all what I'm about to eat for dinner. One of the things that I make that's healthy, it's macro friendly, and it's good. So who doesn't love pizza, right? After this, I will include my workout that I did this morning. So you're gonna see just a sped up version of the workout that I did this morning. It's really short, yeah. So, oh, and then after that, I have another surprise for y'all. I have a special guest coming into town and, you know, haven't talked about this guest at all. So y'all just stay tuned and see who it is. But back to the pizza. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. Put the pizza in the oven for like 7 to 9 minutes and then cheese should be melted and then you know it's done, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be good. I'm excited because I'm starving. It was a long day at school today, but I'm holding the camera now today because I didn't want to just sit down and talk like last time. So now I can move it around and do whatever I want. Okay, so growing pains. Med school is an adjustment. That's basically the bottom line of everything. Okay, so the kind of person I am, I'm the kind of person that I just set really high goals for myself. My standards for myself are super, super, super high. Like I want to be perfect all the time. So when I do something, I expect to, you know, be good at it. I learn quick about stuff that I'm passionate about. So undergrad at Baylor, not gonna say it was easy, not gonna say it was a breeze because it definitely was not, but I knew what to do to get what I want. And I knew that if I didn't do that much, then I wouldn't get certain things. And if I chose not to study hard or go as hard, I was okay because I knew like exactly what was gonna happen. But when I wanted to turn it on, I could just turn it on and get, you know, crank out my good grades, you know, and blah, blah, blah. So undergrad was a whole different story. So get to medical school and I figure, you know, I can just do the same thing I was doing, you know, right? I can get by, like I'm smart, like I'm used to being smart. I'm used to being good at school. How can I not be good at school anymore? Med school, a whole different category. No, it's a whole different kind of ballpark. Like I don't even know, like I still honestly, It's week 3. We're at Wednesday on week 3, and I still don't know how exactly I should study. I tried the old way, try how I used to do it, and turns out that didn't really work. I was just like, I don't know if I'm grasping all this information. I don't know if I'm understanding anything that anybody is saying right now. Like, okay, I can follow along with the PowerPoint during the lecture, but when I go home, do I actually remember anything? And turns out I didn't. So I had to change. So week 2 came, and I'm trying to like adjust my studying. And I'm like, I can't do anything. Like, I need to be in my books 24/7. I need to make up for last week when I didn't understand anything. I need to make up for this week where I'm not understanding things in lecture or whatever. So I'm sorry, I look crazy. It's week 2, I was like, I need to just keep my nose in the book and do nothing else. I need to go hard on myself. And I was really just beating myself up. Like, I was just like, Sandra, you need to be getting this. Like, you need to speed up. Like, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. If you got to study all day, then you need to study all day to pick it up and get back to where you're comfortable, get back to where you know everything, blah, blah, blah. Listen, y'all, that's not gonna happen. You're never gonna be comfortable. You're never gonna feel like you're on top of things. You're never gonna feel like you have everything down, because you won't. You will always feel like there's too much information. You will always feel like there's just too much to grasp, and literally there is. And they told me that before I got there, but I was like, I can do anything. You know, I did so much to get here, and I excelled at it. I excel at these things. So why wouldn't I excel in medical school? But no. So it's week 3, and I've now accepted. Ooh.
Yes, pizza, cut, pizza. I think I'll leave it in there for like another minute or so. What else? Back to regular schedule program.
Now we're back. So I don't even remember what I was saying. But okay, so it's week 3, Wednesday, and I've discovered and I've become comfortable with the fact that I have to be okay with not knowing everything. Like, there's too many resources out there, too much knowledge out there. The teachers are too experienced for me to be able to grasp every single thing. Like, and I have to be okay with not knowing every detail. I can't expect what I expected out of myself in undergrad. I can't understand or grasp everything like I did in undergrad in medical school. And I have to be okay with that. And right now, I am okay with that. Again. So, yeah, growing pains. I can no longer be my worst. Well, I think that's a quality I'm always gonna have. I am my worst critic. I am super, super, super hard on myself. But really, these first 3 weeks have shown me that I cannot be like that. I have to silence that gene, as we learned in one of my genetics class. I have to, put that to the side, because it's not gonna work here. Like, literally, if I kept on going as hard as I went for the last 2 weeks, if for maybe even like another 2 or 3 weeks, I would definitely have burnout. I would definitely be done. Like, everything would fall. Like, I would probably stop going to the gym, stop eating healthily. I was dehydrated last week. Like, that's how, like, I was just really just stressing myself out and really psyching myself out about it. And I really didn't need to. And I just want to remind y'all that even though, yes, it is hard, the adjustment, the growing pains are definitely there. It is not like unachievable. Like, it is something that you can do. If you got to medical school, you can make it through medical school. If you got admitted into medical school, then you're there for a reason. They didn't make a mistake. God didn't make a mistake. You're supposed to be right where you are right now. God hand selected you and put you right there for a reason, and God will never bring you anything that you cannot handle. And He knows what we can handle. So I really just have to remind myself of that every day. Okay, maybe like every hour. Every time I open a book or open my laptop, just gotta remind myself. I even keep a like little scripture on my laptop just to remind me, like, when I'm like stressing out, when I'm freaking out, or when the lecturer is going at 20 miles per hour with a super thick accent. I just got to remember that, God loves me. God has me here for a reason. I'm supposed to be here. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I am as kind. I'm as intelligent. I'm as beautiful. Okay, sorry. But yeah, There you go. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make straight your paths. That's the key right there. I think my next goals are, and what is best for any pre-health or anybody that's even in undergrad, like what you need to do is find a schedule that works for you. Find how do you study best, when do you study best, in the mornings or in the evenings, like what do you need to do to succeed for you. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Are we learning the same thing? Am I behind? Am I slow? Like what's happening? No, forget about that. Kick that all to the curb. Find what's best for you, adjust, and you will be good. Like you can make it to medical school. I can make it through medical school. I will make it through medical school by the grace of God, and everything will be okay. So this is Unstressed Sandra. If you're wondering why I'm dressed up, today we actually saw our first patient, which is why I unboxed my stethoscope earlier. We saw our first patient and it was great. Well, the patient's an actor, but it was still cool nonetheless. I want to get to the part where I show you guys first my workout, and then I got the special guest. So y'all stay tuned, and here's my workout. Just my quick and easy leg workout right before I go to school. Wake up at 5 a.m. Actually, I wake up at 4:50 every day just to make sure I'm like out the door at 5. And then I give myself to like 5:45-ish to be done, back in my room and in the shower, quick, fast, and in a hurry. So that's it for my workout today. It wasn't that detailed and I look like trash because it's early. It's how I look in the morning. But later on, you know, in the vlog, I'm gonna post everything I do from morning to bedtime during school. I mean on school days, on weekdays. So that was just a snippet of what's to come. But I'll be filming again at the end of today, so stay tuned. So this is the special guest I was talking about. This is my boyfriend Kenny. He came in yesterday. I was gonna try to record like while I was driving and then like picking him up from the airport, but his flight got delayed like 6 times, so whatever.
Worst flight ever. Don't fly with United Airlines.
Okay, but he always has bad experiences. Anyways, so you know the theme of this video is growing pains. So I was gonna get on here and talk about, you know, one of the hardest things, one of the biggest growing pains thing is trying to maintain a long distance relationship in medical school, which is super, super hard, but
Don't think it's easy for a basketball player either, because you know you need that loving from your girlfriend, and you know it's hard when you're in Europe and you don't have that supporting cast, and it's just tough.
But long distance relationships, period, are hard. Like when I went to Baylor undergrad, which is where we met, he was there through me taking my MCAT, me like starting the application process. So me being in medical school and actually not having him here has been an adjustment. But not here for a long time at all, but we get what we can, you know, and we appreciate the days that we do have together. But okay, so what we were gonna do, like, you know, just talk about how we maintain our relationship and the hardships of it and the growing pains part of it. But I kind of want to cut this video short because next video we're gonna be filming again tomorrow. So the next video, Growing Pains Part 2, will be released midweek, and we will address more issues and more growing pains and more adjustments that we've had to go through and anything he wants to add to.
Got it.
Okay, so we're cutting it.